So that means that Jesus in the gospel is saying that Ahmed will come after him, that he's a messenger that comes after him. So we should find this in the gospel.
What can we find?
No, it doesn't say. It doesn't say that it would be found in the Bible.
Okay, well,
it says that it would be found in the Torah.
No, it doesn't. So
that's what it clearly says. The Bible is not mentioned here whatsoever.
Okay.
It says the Torah.
Just one second. So Rob has another verse, chapter 7, verse 157. Okay.
Yeah.
And I want you to go there to yourself so that you can see it yourself as well.
Yeah. Let us put it on the screen because I think she doesn't know her Quran. It seems. But that's okay. Maybe she doesn't know about the ayah. Let us give her the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Chapter 7, ayah 157. I'm going to put it for her on the screen, and I want her to read it.
Okay.
What's 157? Look.
Yes, I pulled it up.
Yeah.
They are the ones who follow the messenger, the unlettered prophet, whose description they find in their Torah and the gospel.
See?
Okay. Who is they are?
See, just a second,
what
sister.
Is it talking about?
So we should find, if we open the Old Testament and the New Testament, we should find the first 5 books, not in Isaiah, not in the book of Daniel, in the first 5 books, which is the Torah and the Gospel. We should find someone described that looks like Muhammad, because it says they will find him, whom they will find mentioned in the Torah, which is the first 5 books, not the Isaiah, not book of Daniel.
Not Solomon, not Solomon, right?
It's hold up. It's not talking about Muhammad.
Who's the unlettered prophet?
Prophet Muhammad. Even you see here, there's a translator here. He's giving us the context that messenger is Muhammad. So Muhammad must be found in the Torah and the Injil, else Allah.
It's a false.
Thank you. Moses was also unlettered.
No, he wasn't.
So this. Wait, guys. She just said that the ayah is about Moses.
I did not say that.
Wow.
I said we don't know who it's about. I can bring up as many to see. It does not say Prophet Muhammad. What you are reading is probably most likely wrong.
But
some people could take it as Prophet Muhammad. Hold up. Some people could. But it's not talking about Prophet Muhammad because there was many messengers.
Wait, this is beautiful.
There were many.
So which unlettered messengers are talking about?
I'm not sure. I would have to do some more research on it.
So are all the
but it says the unlettered prophet. So it's talking about a prophet. Doesn't say whose description they find in their Torah and the gospel. He commands them to do good and forbids them from evil, permits them from what is lawful and forbids them from what is impure, and relieves them from their burdens and the shackles that bound them. Only those who believe in him, honor and support him, and follow the light sent down to him will be successful.
This is interesting. So basically what we're getting, I just want to summarize this so far, is that because I think Juju, you're smart enough to see the problem if it was about Muhammad, because if people are saying that this is about Muhammad, or if the scripture is talking about Muhammad, well, obviously Muhammad is not in the Bible, so that would make this a false verse, right? If it was about Muhammad, it would make it false. So it can't be about Muhammad, it has to be about somebody else, is what you're saying?
No, I'm saying I don't know who it's about.
Yeah, if it's about Muhammad, would that be a problem?
Even if it's about Muhammad, nothing in the Quran is false. These are words written by God.
False, right?
They're not written by man like the Bible.
But to who should we go to?
These are words written by God. They were sent down by God.
No, I understand that.
Prophets.
I understand that, but my question is
so none of it can be false. None of it can be. Okay, look, I can admit. Hold up. I can admit some of the translations could be wrong, but they are not.
We're not talking about that. That's not my question. So my question is this: if this is about Muhammad, that Muhammad is found in our Bible, and we don't find him in our Bible, that would mean that this verse is false, correct?
It could just mean that the Bible is false.
It can't be the Bible that's false, because no one can. Can Allah's words be changed?
Because most of the time,
Juju, you hold up. Juju, just a second.
Can Allah's words be changed?
The ayah is talking. The ayah is telling the Muslims The ayah is telling the Muslims to go to the Torah, to go to the Injil to find the unlettered prophet.
Exactly.
Correct translation should be Gentile prophet, but let's put that one aside. So literally the Quran commands you, if you want to find Muhammad or any prophet that is supposedly is about, according to you, this is not about Muhammad. So who is this prophet? We should go and find him either in the Torah, which are the 5 books, or the Injil. That's what the ayah says. So if we can't find that prophet that Allah is talking about, that means either Allah is ignorant or he made a huge mistake. So number one, who is that prophet? We should understand that. Your scholars are telling us this is Muhammad. So if we go by your scholars, we should find Muhammad described in the first 5 books, the Torah and the Injil. But when we go to the Torah and the Injil, and I think the brothers here and the sisters have done an amazing job, we went to the Torah, we went to the Injil, and we could not find Muhammad. So what are we going to do? We are stuck.
The Torah is, wait, in the Torah, Muhammad is mentioned, but he's mentioned with a different name, which is Ahmed.
No, he's not. That's the point. The point is that when we go to the Torah, wait,
hold up. Did that hadith that you brought up, did I not just say that though?
Yeah, the hadith claims that Jesus preached about Muhammad in the Torah. But the Quran, but here's what doesn't make sense with the hadith. According to the Quran, Jesus came after the Torah. So he can't be preaching in the Torah. He came after the Torah and brought the gospel.
Exactly.
Wait, what did you just say? Hold up. Repeat that.
So remember in that hadith that Rob put on the screen, it said that Muhammad went to the Jews and asked, did Jesus preach in the Torah? Look, it says, did Jesus preach in the Torah or mention me in the Torah? Right? He said, the prophet asked the Jews and he said, I ask you about your book. So the book of the Jews is the Torah that you read, right? Do you find that Jesus preached about me? A messenger named Ahmed would come to you, right? And they said that, yes, we found you in our book. So they're affirming that Jesus preached about Muhammad in the Torah, but the Torah came generations before Jesus, even according to the Quran.
So okay, so you don't think that it's possible that it would be mentioned in the Torah?
Not
that Jesus would be mentioned in the Torah?
Not Jesus mentioning him in the Torah. Okay. But now let's say, like, let's move Jesus out the way, right? Let's just say the Torah period doesn't mention Muhammad. The answer is no. When we go to the Torah, he's nowhere in there. Like we can't find a single description.
Could it be possible because the Torah was changed over time, same as the Bible?
Absolutely not. Because according to the Quran, the Torah, the Gospel, and the Quran cannot be changed. Allah's words cannot be changed.
The original Torah, the Torah that was brought down from God. Hold up.
No, hold up. Just a second. You keep saying, you are assuming that the Torah and Injil are corrupted. But why would Allah in chapter 61:6 and back to back with chapter 7, ayah 157, commands you Muslims to go find the unlettered prophet in the Torah and Injil if the Torah and Injil were corrupted? Are you saying that Allah doesn't know that his books got corrupted by these evil Jews and Christians?
Right.
And why would Allah send you to these evil Christians and Jews who corrupted their books? Does that make any sense to you? To find
the fact that you guys are trying to
answer the question,
corrupt the wording doesn't make any sense to me.
To the Torah
because I literally just explained it to you.
In the Torah and the Injil, if the Jews and the Christians corrupted the Torah and Injil, how does that make sense if the Torah and Injil are corrupted?
Because they are corrupted. It's mentioned.
So Allah commands you to read and find your prophet Ahmed in corrupted Torah and Injil?
Not in the corrupted Torah and Bible. No.
Which uncorrupted Torah and Injil then?
The original books.
Where can I find them? Because I am dying.
Don't exist anymore because of how much they were corrupted.
I understand you, but I'm dying to read those uncorrupted Torah and Injil books.
Search for them.
And I'm sure Godlogic wants to read them as well.
Search for them.
Where can
By
we
all
find
means, I don't know.
See, this
I
is
just know that
this is where we're at,
probably
Juju.
don't
search
exist
for
anymore.
them?
This is where
Godlogic,
we're at.
let's search for them, bro.
This is where we're at in the conversation, man. Is that we've gotten to a point where the Quran makes a few statements, right, that are actually falsifiable. We can actually go check these for the evidence and see whether it's true or if it's false. And we come to the conclusion that it's false. So, Juju, now you're in a position where you have to either acknowledge that the Quran was wrong here, or you have to now try to cope with this and say, oh, well, you know what? This just means that the Bible was just corrupted and changed. But then that brings another problem, though. If the Bible was corrupted and changed, as Rob was bringing up, why would Allah tell you to go into corrupted scripture to find Muhammad's description? Why would he tell you to do that unless he's trying to mislead you?
That's the thing. Again, read it word by word. Try and understand it, because it seems like you guys are just illiterate at this point.
What?
They are the ones who follow the messenger.
So are you confusing me with your prophet? Because your prophet is illiterate. I'm not. I can read and write.
Alhamdulillah. The prophet, when the Quran was brought down, he was able to understand it, by the way.
But again, you said search for the books. Where can I find them so I can search for them? You said they
How am I supposed to know?
Well,
you act like I know this stuff. I know that they were there at some point. I just don't know if they
well, okay, so the question is, when were they corrupted? When were they corrupted? When and where and by who? I want to find these people and punish these people who corrupted my Torah and Injil.
By the kings. Like, okay, let me bring up one example.
When?
Let me bring up one example.
When and where?
Before the King James Version.
Oh, Lord.
Right?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yes.
Oh, this is going to be
Go
beautiful.
ahead, Juju. Before the King James Version. Go ahead.
Before it came up.
Oh, no.
No, when it came up, because King James wanted to get a divorce, but the Bible said that he couldn't. But the Bible said that he couldn't. He went and changed the wording.
Well, then why do we still find that divorce is not allowed in the King James Version of the Bible?
And when did King James live?
I don't know.
He lived 800, about 8 to 1,000 years after the death of Muhammad. So what you're saying is, if the Bible wasn't corrupted until King James, which is in the 1600s, just a second, Juju, I let you finish. If you're saying that the text wasn't corrupted until King James, which is in the 1600s, then at the 7th century, when your prophet lived, the text could not have been corrupted.
Bro, that is not what I said. I said that is just an example.
It's a bad one.
But it has been corrupted before to fit people. It was corrupted before to fit people's narratives.
Okay, so let's go with the forget the.
And then you guys call it translations, but it's been corrupted.
Forget this James King thing. So Juju, you're saying that it was corrupted before that. Was it corrupted during Muhammad's time? Was it already corrupted by that time when he showed up?
Yes.
Okay,
That's
so when
why
he
the
showed
Quran
up,
was revealed.
I got you. Okay, well the Quran doesn't say that, but let's just go with this. That the the Torah and the Gospel, the Bible, was already corrupted by the time Muhammad hopped on the scene. Okay, cool. So Muhammad in the 7th century is telling people by word of Allah to go to their corrupted scripture, because it's corrupted already, and judge by their corrupted scripture, and they will find in their corrupted scripture Muhammad described in it. That's what you're saying.
That is not at all what I said.
That's exactly your point, Juju. Do you see the dilemma?
I want to show you.
Wait. We're at a good place right here, Rob. This is what we're at a good place right here. So, Juju, notice the hesitation into the. That's not what I am saying, but it is though, because you realize it. That's where your argument leads. That Allah is telling people to go to corrupted scripture to find truth. That's crazy. How does that make sense?
Yeah.
Sure,
Godlogic,
whatever you say.
maybe we can show her something, another source, and I
think she
want
got
Juju
it.
to read it. I want you
Yeah,
to read
yeah,
it.
definitely. I understand 100%. I agree with you.
Let's
Sure.
let's
Okay,
go to
good.
Ibn Kathir.
Wait.
Let's go to Ibn Kathir.
Wait. She
Yeah.
got it. So she agrees. So then that would mean, Juju, that would mean that according to the Quran, it's not corrupted. It's there and it's preserved. And we have what is good, and we could find Muhammad in it. We should be able to find Muhammad in it, right?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But are these books corrupted or not? Are the Torah and Injil corrupted or not, according to you? I want to
Yes,
know.
I still believe that.
Well, you believe you are contradicting your scholars, because your early scholars did not believe in it. Do you want me to show you? Brother Godlogic, let us put
You don't
Ibn
gotta
Kathir.
show me any of the scholars.
No, we're
In
going
the
to show you.
Quran,
No, we're going to show you the ayah of the Quran.
Look.
Give me
I
16.
asked
Just
this
second,
question
sister.
when I was a
want you
kid,
to read this.
and I'm good. I'm chilling.
So you're
chilling
good?
because
You
keep
don't want to
on
learn
cherry
from your...
picking. You
This
keep
is
on
Imam
cherry
Bukhari.
picking things. No,
This is Ibn
I'm
Abbas.
good. You
No,
keep
no.
on cherry picking things.
No, not cherry picking.
All right.
Tafsir ibn Kathir. I want you to read it. 378. This is Quran. Tafsir ibn Kathir. You know Ibn Kathir, right?
Yes.
Okay. Read what it says on the screen, please.
Okay. The ayah that
Yeah, on top. Start from top.
Al-Bukhari reported that Ibn Abbas said that the ayah means they alter and add, although none among Allah's creation can remove the words of Allah from His books. They alter and distort their apparent meanings.
Continue reading.
Okay. Wahab bin Munabbih said, the Torah and Injil remain as Allah revealed them, and no letter in them was removed.
No what? No letter in them was removed, right? And the cousin of your prophet Ibn Abbas said, no one among Allah's creation can remove the words of Allah from His books. They
Yes.
alter and distort their apparent meanings. So do you see?
100% I believe that. Hold up. That's where this comes in. 100%
The early
I
Muslims did not
believe that.
believe in what you believe.
Wait. Listen.
Mm.
Stop
I'm
trying
listening.
to prove me wrong. Stop trying to do all that. I don't want to hear it.
No cussing here. Please don't quote the Quran here.
Ibn Kathir is, and Ibn
Listen.
Abbas and Imam Bukhari or spoke B. Do you hear it, guys?
Listen.
She knows better than her scholar.
100%, I believe that Allah's words, that is including the original Bible that was brought down by one of His messengers, along with the original Torah that was brought down by one of His messengers, the original words that were written in those books, I can believe in those 100%. But as soon as the Torah was altered, God brought down the Bible. When the Bible got altered, God brought down the Quran. Now, after that book, the Quran, it cannot be altered. If people find one little mistake, it could be the smallest thing, whether a kasra or a fatha or even just a letter missing. People who have memorized the Quran, this stuff cannot be altered.
It was.
People will notice it.
Are you sure?
Wait,
Can I
so,
show you?
just
can I
really
show
quick.
you the Quran?
Before we do that, let me just let's get a foundation, and I'm gonna let you cook, Rob.
Yeah.
So, are you saying that if there was a change in a letter, a change in a word missing or a word not missing, or a word added that's not somewhere else, or a completely different word, you're saying that that means it's alteration and cannot be trusted?
Yes. In the Quran.
Gotcha. In the Quran. All right, go ahead and cook, Rob.
Chapter 57, ayah 24 of the Quran. If we compare the qira'at, look, Hafs version on top. This is your Quran, the most popular one. Hafs an Asim. Chapter 57, ayah 24. This one says, فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ هُوَ الْغَنِيُّ الْحَمِيدُ. If we go to a different version of the Quran, Qalun and Warsh version, Warsh is in Morocco, Qalun is in Libya, which they use in these countries. Qalun an Nafa wa Warsh an Nafa, same ayah, look, there is a word missing. The word huwa, complete word, the word huwa is missing. What are we going to do now? You said not one letter can be removed or changed.
Right. And it's wrong.
Muslims
But
did.
first of all, hold up. Qira'at, do you know what that means?
No.
It's a difference in recitation.
Difference in recitation, but the words are missing.
Then that is wrong.
So the Quran guys got corrupted. It's
The
wrong.
actual Quran, if you go into the book, don't look at online, don't look at none of that. If you go to an actual book that was written,
actual book, Godlogic. Yeah.
an actual book, something you can physically hold in your hands, that cannot be changed. Those are the words of Allah.
So which one?
People removed entire words from the Quran.
So in the Hafs book, in the Hafs Quran, if you open the Hafs book, it has the word huwa. If you open the Kalun or the Warsh, it doesn't have the word huwa.
Then that is wrong.
So which one is wrong?
Do your research. To understand which is wrong and which isn't, you have to do your research. I have most people
it's been altered,
who have a Quran in their house. Usually that Quran has lasted with them for years.
Yeah, and so same with the ones who doesn't have the word huwa. So same with the ones who have the word huwa.
Then it's wrong.
They've had their Qurans this entire time. How can either one of them say which one is? Here's the point. The point is that there's an alteration. There's been a change. And so now, according to you, your criteria, you have to throw the Quran away.
No.
Oh, so
I believe in it 100%.
I know you do.
These are the words of God.
Juju, all we're doing is we're showing you that your own standard.
Okay. Hold up. So let's say one word was removed from the Quran. How many words have been removed from the Bible?
Wait. You agree that the word is removed by Muslim
I don't agree with it.
Okay, so we can't move on then.
I don't know where you brought that up from.
This is called the Warsh version. If you literally go to
I don't know where you brought up that. I don't know.
If you go, have you ever been in Morocco?
No, I've never been to Morocco.
If you go with your Quran in your house today, and you probably have the Hafs version of the Quran today. If you open chapter 57, ayah 24, you'll find between Allah and the Ghani the word huwa.
Okay.
But if you would take in your Quran with you to Morocco, if they found you carrying a Hafs Quran with you in your hands, and you're going to take a trip to Morocco, if they catch you, if you're lucky, they might throw you in jail in Morocco. And if you're unlucky, they might even unalive you if they find with you the Hafs version. That's how much they hate your Hafs version. They use the Warsh version. Other countries, let's say in northeast Africa, for example, Libya, they use the Qalun version. So both the Qalun version in countries like Libya or Morocco, the Warsh version, they contradict the Hafs version, and entire words are missing. The word huwa is missing here. So which Quran is the word of God? Which Quran is on the heavenly tablet of Allah in heaven? This one or this one?
Again, that is something that needs research. But I probably go for the Hafs version. Listen, I would most likely go for the Hafs version. Why? Because, okay, first of all, let me start with this. Saying huwa and you not saying huwa in a sentence, it doesn't really change the meaning of the sentence. Right?
Doesn't?
No. Doesn't really change the meaning of a sentence. It's talking
what if I can show you?
Person.
What if I can show
That's
you?
That's one. Two.
No, just a second. What if we can show you that it does change?
Oh my God.
What are we going to do?
Oh my God. Can I finish?
Oh, I don't want to hear this, guys.
Please? Thank you.
Oh my God.
Thank you. Okay, great. Okay.
We don't want to hear
That's one. Right? Two, usually in the Quran, things like this, like small things like huwa and things like that, that's usually mentioned in the original Quran.
I have a surprise.
So I would probably go for that.
Just a second. You said it doesn't change the meaning. Here's another example of an ayah. 43:19. 43:19. Look. الذين هم عباد الرحمن. الَّذِينَ هُمْ عِبَادُ, the slaves of Allah, Ar-Rahman. The slaves of, right? The same Qalun and Warsh who contradict the Hafs in the same ayah 43:19, it says, الَّذِينَ هُمْ عِنْدَ, with Allah. With Allah. Here it says the slaves of Allah. Here it says the people who are with Allah, let's say in heaven or whatever. So is it the slaves of Allah?
It's the slaves of Allah. Because we are the slaves of Allah. We are not slaves with Allah. We are the slaves of Allah.
Okay, so you're
That's something we are taught from when we are children.
So this is the right Quran. These Qurans are for garbage, right?
No. Astaghfirullah, I think. You never
Okay,
said
which
that.
one?
But,
okay, so which one?
It is
Which
just
one
something
of
that
the
I wouldn't
three
believe
qira'at,
in.
just a second, sister. Which one of the three qira'at is on the heavenly tablets? The Hafs version, the Qalun, or Warsh?
What do you mean on the...
Well, both cannot be, all three cannot be correct. This one says,
the Hafs version
slaves
is
of
correct.
Rahman, the slaves of Allah. And this one says, with Allah. Inda versus ibadu. Inda versus ibadu. With versus slaves of. Which one is the real Quran?
Hafs version, it said, I literally just said what I... Oh my God. It's like you guys don't listen.
Oh my Allah. Same,
We
Allah.
are the
Which one is the
slaves
real
of
Quran?
Allah. All right? We are the slaves of Allah. That is what I believe.
So what are we going to do with these?
For that, I would go...
Godlogic, I want to know from her what we should do with these qira'at underneath.
Qira'at, first of all, qira'at, they are the way people read them. It is just
You said not one letter is changed. Moments ago,
not one letter has changed.
You said not one letter is changed, not one word is missing.
If it has been corrupted, it is wrong.
It has been corrupted, guys. It's wrong. Did you hear? I want to clip this. I want you to clip this, Godlogic, please. I mean, yeah.
So,
Wow.
so what we got here is we got earlier that if there was any alteration, any change in a word, and a letter, a word missing, or a word added, it's a corruption and cannot be trusted. So we just saw that the Quran has words missing and added, and entire words changed that changes the context, whether it's slave of Allah or the people with Allah. She says that one of them is wrong. So that means that the Quran has been corrupted, and one of those corruptions is wrong, correct?
Hold up. Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you now. Is that correct?
Okay.
That one of those corruptions is wrong?
Qira'at is the way it has been recited. If
We saw it
a
in the
wording was
text.
changed, if a wording was changed, if a kasra was changed, if anything like that is changed, it should not be read, it should not be followed. If people do follow it,
Wow.
then they are following the wrong path. Simple.
Beautiful.
So the
Allah
Moroccans
knows what
and
is in our
Libyans-
hearts.
The Moroccans
Allah
and the
knows
Libyans
best,
are following the
and
wrong
that is all
Quran. Did you hear it?
I will say.
These Sunni Muslims in Morocco and these Sunni Muslims in Libya are kuffar. They follow the wrong Quran.
Not kuffar. Hold up. Do you know what kuffar means?
Disbelievers.
Well, they are
Do they have the right Quran?
They do not have the right Quran.
So they are
Oh.
kuffar.
In my belief, they do not have the right Quran. But if they choose to read it, so long they believe the same things that I believe. Believe that there's one God. Hold up.
Interesting.
Believe that there's one God, who is Allah, and his prophet is Muhammad. And they read the Quran. When they read it correctly, or they understand it correctly. Let me put it like that. They understand it correctly. Then they are not disbelievers.
Okay.
Allah knows what Allah
Beautiful.
is the best of judge. Allah, He judges them however He wants to judge them.
So
I
just
have
to
no
be-
right to judge them.
So just to be clear, they're reading the wrong Quran, but because of its textual differences, however, if they have the correct core values and core beliefs, then they're still believers and their religion is not corrupted. If they have the core beliefs and core values of Islam, correct? that they get,
Yes,
that they can
because
still get
again,
from the book.
qira'at, you cannot base this off qira'at. Qira'at are not translations. They are different recitations of the
Not
Quran.
just recitations, but these are texts of the Quran that are different in wording. So they are reading and reciting the wrong Quran according to you. But
No,
it's
it is not
okay
the.
as long,
Oh my
that's what you said.
God.
Don't change it. So, but it's okay as long, hold on, as long as, even though they're reading and reciting the wrong Quran, that they get the true essence of Islam from these wrong Qurans, and they have the true values of Islam and the core beliefs of Islam, even from these wrong Qurans, then they're still in the truth and their religion is unaffected.
You know
Beautiful.
what? Yeah. You know what? You're 100% right. I'm
That's
not going to
beautiful.
argue
So
with
then
you
therefore,
because obviously you are just hard-headed
This is
and you don't
gold.
like to
so
listen
this
and all
is
that shit.
gold. So
I
therefore,
cannot deal with people like you at
no, it's
all.
okay, Juju. So
Because I
therefore,
literally explained it a million fucking
it's okay.
times.
It's okay,
And
sister.
y'all
So
just,
it's okay.
it's
So
fucking
therefore,
irritating to
let me
debate
just
with
land
people like
this. Let
you.
me just land this because this is important. So therefore, as you brought up earlier, if there are textual variants or textual differences in certain Bibles or translations of the Bible, as long as that Christian can get the true values and core understanding of Christianity that the
But
Bible teaches and
first of
gives
all,
of Christianity, let me finish, please, and I'll let you go.
go ahead.
As long as they can get the core values and the core teachings and the core beliefs of Christianity, even though they're reading a Bible with textual variants, their religion is still unaffected and is still true and preserved because the core values and the core teachings are there, aside from the little textual variants that may be there. So it's the religion is uncorrupted, even though there may be textual variants and differences and so on and so forth. Thank you so much.
Sure. Yeah, 100%.
That's beautiful.
Okay, let me go ahead and put it like this. First of all, off the top of my head, Christianity is wrong for many other reasons other than the Bible. If you're a Trinitarian, already off the bat, it's wrong. Because in the Bible, it actually says that Jesus was the Son of God, not God. So, for you to even believe that makes you, off the bat, not a Christian. Or not a true Christian. So,
Godlogic, you're a fake Christian, bro.
I know. I'm sorry, guys.
oh yeah.
Unbelievable. So what are we going to do? You didn't answer our question. What are the Moroccans? What should we say to the Moroccans and these Libyans, all of these northern African countries who use a different Quran than yours? What should we tell them? Should we tell them just burn your Qurans like Uthman burned 6 out of the 7 ahruf in the 7th century? What should we tell them? What is your advice to them? Because, you know, they are using a fake Quran, according to you.
That's a good question.
I don't know. I have no idea. You do whatever you want, honey.
You have the right Quran, they don't. So what should we tell them? What
It's
should
not
you
up to
tell
me. It's up to God. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will deal with them however he pleases on the day of judgment.
Okay,
Whoever
thank
is wrong is wrong. Whoever is right is right. It's not up to me.
That's a good
I
answer. Very
don't
good
go
answer.
about this with like, oh, I'ma like bash you, oh, like, cause one word is wrong or one this or one that. It's not up to me. It's not my decision. Same with you guys. Like, look, I have so much respect for Christians. Sometimes I don't have respect for the things that you believe, but I have respect for you. A lot of you guys are hardcore, like you guys believe 100% with what everything says. That's what I respect. But I just sometimes I just don't respect the things that you guys believe in. Like that's
But
just
Juju, we have
the
a
differences
problem.
between us.
Your scholar said anybody who plays with
Not
the
all
Quran.
scholars are correct. You cannot go based off everything that everyone says.
But I
Which
didn't finish
scholar
my
is
That
correct?
you will fail in life. Period.
How do we
But I
determine
didn't
this?
finish my sentence. Your scholars say Muslims who corrupt the Quran with their own hands are kuffar. So are the people who use the Warsh version in Morocco or use for example, the Qalun version in Libya. Are they kuffar when they change
Whoever corrupted the Quran,
Yes.
Allah will deal with them however
What does that
He
mean?
pleases.
Allah will deal with them. What does that mean? Are they kuffar?
I don't know what Allah will do Because it could just be that let's say that when they wrote it, they missed something. You never know what happened when they wrote this Quran. So I can't say anything. I cannot judge that person. I don't know who these people are that changed it. I'm not going to sit here and be like that they are kuffar, because that is not true. I don't know what happened. That is my true core belief that Islam taught me. If you do not know, if you have no knowledge of the thing that has happened, why judge somebody? It is not for you to judge. It is for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to judge.
So why did you just judge me as a false Christian if you don't know anything about my Bible?
I'm sorry. That was out of anger. My fault.
Oh, it's okay. I accept it.
I don't believe in the Trinity. Yesterday I was on another debate where somebody also said, like a Christian, he said that Jesus did not say that he was God. He did not claim in the Bible that he was God. He claims that he was the Son of God, but he doesn't claim that he was God.
Being the Son of God.
So that's where I'm coming from on that.
Okay, so let's. I mean, I feel like we've done a good little. We've exhausted this topic here. I do want to move on to another guest, but before that, I would like to show you where Jesus in the Bible claims to be God, so you can move on and know this for yourself. Okay, is that okay?
For sure. Go ahead.
All right. So, just so that we are on the same page, who is the first and the last?
God.
According to the Quran, al-awwal wal-akhir, who is that?
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
There you go. So if someone is claiming to be the first and the last, then they're claiming to be God, right?
Right.
It's a clear title for God alone. Beautiful. So Jesus in Revelation chapter 22, verse 13. I don't know if you have a Bible on you, or Rob, if you can show it on the screen for me, please.
Sure.
Revelation chapter 22, verse 12 and 13. And then we're also going to show verse 16. So 12 and 13 and verse 16. Revelation 22.
Yeah. Here you go, brother.
Thank you, Habiba. Let me give you the big screen. All right. So this is Jesus speaking. It says, "Look, I am coming soon. My reward is with me, and I will give to each person according to what they have done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end."
Okay, who's speaking here?
Jesus.
It's not Jesus.
It's Jesus speaking. Go to verse 16. Rob. Verse 16. "I, Jesus, have sent my angel to give you this testimony for the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David and the bright and morning star." So this is Jesus speaking. And Jesus says that he is coming, and he's coming with his reward that he's going to give according to what they've done, and how he's the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end.
Okay. Now, who wrote this book?
John wrote it. But I just wanted to show you that in our Bible, Jesus claims to be God.
Now, okay, again, this is where it gets me like kind of confused on Christianity. So, how can you
but
believe...
before you go there, sister, do you see how both Allah and Jesus claim to be divine?
Wait, Allah, hold up.
Allah said in the Quran, I'm the first and last. And Jesus himself, with his own words, said, I am the first and last. So did Jesus just claim to be divine, to be God?
1 second.
Can you say, I am the first and last, like Jesus or Allah? Can you do that?
Can I do that? No.
No. So, well, Jesus just claimed to be equal
Now,
to Allah.
okay, here's my thing about this, though. Now, how can you believe something that was written by man?
The Quran was written by man.
The Quran,
But that's not.
It was written by God.
Really?
It was
Okay,
brought down to man to deliver
we'll get
to
into that in a second. Hold on, guys. We'll get into that in a second. But before you bring up any type of objections of why we shouldn't believe this, can you at least acknowledge that, yes, Jesus does claim to be God in our Bible?
Sure, from what I read, yeah.
Thank you so much. So that's all I wanted to show you. And so when you go on, into these, certain lives and stuff like that, you listen in and you hear people talk about Jesus never claimed to be God, or Jesus is not God in the Bible. You saw it for yourself today that Jesus is God in the Bible. Even though you reject it, you don't believe it, that's fine. But that's what the text says,
That is what the text says that was written by man.
All right, cool.
The book was written by man. You can't.
Who wrote the Quran,
who wrote the
for
Quran?
you?
Allah.
Can you
Allah
show me
wrote
that?
the Quran?
Yes. Allah subhanahu
where
wa
does the
ta'ala
Quran-
brought down the Quran to Muhammad.
Where does the Quran say that Allah wrote the Quran?
I'm not sure if it even was in the Quran.
You know what the Quran says? The Quran says that the Quran is it doesn't say that it's the word of Allah. It says it's the word of a noble messenger.
Where does it say that?
Chapter 89, verse, is that 17, Rob?
Let me look at
One. It says this is the word of a noble messenger.
Okay.
Oh, let me pull that up, just in case nobody can find it.
That's the wrong verse or surah.
$69.40, if I'm not mistaken. 69, look, 40, 40,
6940 and 8119.
Aha. This is
81.
where the wording, so this is where you have to watch out for the wording. Indeed, this Quran is the recitation. So he recited it to the people.
That's not what the word says in the Arabic. The word is not
That's not what it
recitation.
says.
Yeah, it says this is the word.
Rasul
No, look. Can
Kareem.
you read with me? Verily, this is the word of the most honorable messenger.
It's
Chapter
wrong.
81, ayah 19.
That's wrong. That translation is wrong.
Did you hear it? It's wrong. It's wrong. Again, the Quran is wrong. I can't.
No.
How many times did she say the Quran is wrong today, guys? How many times?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot of times.
Inna laqulu Rasul Kareem.
إنه قول رسول كريم.
Okay.
And it is according
What does that mean?
to the words of Rasul, noble messenger.
No. Laqulu. What does that mean? Laqulu.
According to the words of a noble messenger.
No. Laqulu.
Yes.
He spoke.
No.
He spoke.
Nope.
The messenger spoke.
I just showed you Yusuf Ali. Do you want me to show you other translations?
Ya habibi, la
Ya hayati.
oh my God. You are like something else. Not every
something
translation is correct.
Not every translation is correct.
You
So are you
have to
saying
watch
that
out from the
Muslims? Are
translations
you
that you
saying
read.
that you Muslims
So
are not translate?
whatever contradicts the Quran is wrong. Whatever translation contradicts the Quran, whatever tafsir contradicts the Quran, it is wrong.
So are you saying
That is why
you Muslims?
here this is the main reason. Hold on. This is the main reason why we learn the Quran.
I just want to confirm. I just want to confirm what you said. So you're saying when Muslims translate the Quran, they lie about the translation of the Quran?
Some do, yeah. Not lie. Not lie. Hold up.
No.
They don't lie.
They be lying. I like you, Juju. You can always come back, girl.
Yeah.
They don't lie. They translate it wrong.
You smiling,
Yusuf
Juju?
Ali is one of the biggest scholars in Islam who translated the Quran.
Good for him.
Verily, this is the word of a most honorable messenger.
Cool.
So the Quran says this
It says
is the word
here,
of a messenger, not
indeed,
Allah.
this Quran is the recitation of a noble messenger.
It doesn't say recitation.
Doesn't say recitation. You're adding into the Arabic.
Oh my gosh.
Where does it say qira'at? Doesn't say
That's why you
qira'at.
cannot follow every translation.
Can you show me the word qira'at?
Cannot follow every translation.
So you are the one corrupting the Quran, yet you say that some Muslims in Morocco and Libya, they have a corrupted Quran, they use the wrong Quran, yet you just corrupted the Arabic because it doesn't say the recitation of Muhammad. Unbelievable.
Says, what does that mean? It means he spoke it.
Juju,
It
you
is
might have to.
according to
You
the
have an
word of
echo.
Muhammad. That's what it says.
Hold on, she has an echo. You gotta go down and then come back up. Okay. Go down and then come back up. You have an echo.
All right, Juju, thank you so much for this beautiful session.
Of course. Of course.
Wow, bro, I hope you clipped all of that, bro.
It's all recorded.
Wow.
Do a live reaction.
All right.
I like Juju. All right. Remember, do the thing where you turn the camera on and off again so that it doesn't kick. But yeah, I like her a lot.
So, as I was saying, not every translation is correct. So just please understand me. I don't want you listening and then trying to find something to fight back with. I'm really trying to get you to understand. So you don't have to because I don't like people coming in bashing Islam and being like, oh, well, I found this that's wrong, and I found this that's wrong, and I found... No. That's not the point of a debate. It's really some of that shit tends to get on my nerves.
The language.
I'm asking you to sit and listen. Not every translation is correct. So you have to find the one that makes the most sense to what it is being said in Arabic. Laqul, he spoke. The Prophet spoke.
The Prophet?
Okay?
How do you know this is talking about the Prophet?
It's talking about the Prophet. Prophet
How do you know
Muhammad.
that?
Indeed, this Quran is the recitation of a noble messenger. He came and he recited it to the people.
Why are you adding Arabic words to the Arabic which it doesn't say? Where does it say recitation? I double dare you to show me the word recitation in chapter 81, ayah 19.
Where is it?
I triple dare you.
About 81.
Where does it say
19?
qira'at? Because we're talking about the ayah 81. Look, 81, 19.
Okay.
81:19. It doesn't speak of recitation. You're corrupting the Quran of Allah. What does it mean when you corrupt the Quran of Allah? Again, Godlogic?
Oh, you're a disbeliever.
Okay. Indeed, this Quran is the word of Allah delivered by Gabriel, Jibreel.
You just added Allah.
It doesn't say that.
Messenger angel.
Text. You added Gabriel. You added Gabriel and Allah into the text. So you just triple times you corrupted the Quran. 3 times.
أقول رسول كريم.
لقول إنه لقول رسول كريم. So you are reading it incorrectly. You are adding Allah and Jibreel into it. And you added another word, the recitation, into the text.
You said 81:19, correct?
Correct.
Next, you're going to add Brother Godlogic also in the ayah. Watch how she will add your name also in it.
That's fine. That'll make me a prophet. I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'll take it. But also, here's something interesting, Rob, about this. The next verse says that this messenger is established with the throne of Allah.
Yeah. Yep.
This messenger is in the presence of Allah, in the throne, and he's supposed to be obeyed and trusted. This is Muhammad.
Juju.
Huh? Hold up, I'm reading the surah. Okay.
This is tough. Is Muhammad in the presence of Allah?
Well, yeah.
Is Muhammad in the presence of Allah?
Muhammad saw Allah.
Muhammad Is he? No, I don't think so.
Correct.
Yeah, he did.
He's not.
He's in Jannah.
So he's not in the presence of Allah. This says that this messenger is mighty and is in the presence of Allah near the throne.
Wait, did she?
Meaning what?
Godlogic, did she just say that Muhammad is with Allah as we speak?
No, she said no. She said no. She said no.
I said Muhammad is in Jannah right now.
Muhammad is in Jannah right now?
Yeah.
She said.
They're all
Muhammad is in Jannah right now?
All the prophets. I believe so. If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong. Hold up. Don't take me for my word. I'm not a scholar.
I will help you. I will give you two options. Is Muhammad inside his grave or is he in Jannah as we speak?
If I'm not mistaken, I think he's in Jannah right now. It might just be Isa. I don't know if it's all the prophets. It might just be Isa.
So which one is it?
I don't know.
Pick your cherry.
That's why I said, hold up. That's why I said I don't know. I'm not sure. I might be mistaken.
Godlogic, can you help him, bro?
I don't, I couldn't.
It's only Isa. Okay. I'm reading the comments. They're saying it's only Isa. So, okay. So I was wrong about that. Relax. Don't take me for my word. I told you
it's
I
okay.
didn't know.
You said that you could be wrong. That's the humble way to go about it. You won't get clowned by being humble. That's good.
All right.
That's good. But
it's good that she's learning, Ro. It's good that she's learning.
Yeah. This is the best place to learn about Islam. Lives like this or Rob's. Yeah. Like, we're real good sheikhs and imams of Islam, sis. So we'll show you a lot of stuff,
Well, she's benefiting from your live stream, though.
Oh, I won't take y'all for your word on everything. Mm-hmm. You guys can inform me, and I can learn more about it, and I can come back again. But I'm not gonna take y'all word for everything.
Well, how about this? Because I'm gonna let somebody else up, but I know Rob did too. We enjoyed this exchange with you. Come back, look up the stuff that we talked about today, or even come with new stuff that we could talk about next time, some new topics. And let's chat again. Let's do this again.
Yeah,
nice to meet you again, Juju. Nice to meet you.
You too.